Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Today, we are continuing our ongoing coverage of the civil war taking place inside of the former state of Ethiopia. And today, obviously, the civil war continues. We continue to see activity and fighting led by the Oromo Liberation Army against the forces, the loyalist forces of Abiy Ahmed. And we also continue to see Somali factions crossing into eastern Ethiopia. This is because of the breakdown of the capabilities of the ENDF after its disastrous war against the Tigray region, which has really led to a disarray of some of the security apparatus of the ENDF or the Abiy loyalist formations. But in this video, I wanted to talk about an anecdotal account of perceptions that are now happening inside of the former state of Ethiopia. And I had the opportunity to have a discussion with a leading Amharan business person. Not going to say his name. Obviously, he is from the Bahir Dar area. He fled the country recently because of the ongoing upheaval. He says that he's well known in Ethiopia, and if I said his name, which I'm not going to do, he would be known very, very well inside of the former state of Ethiopia. What is very, very interesting, when I asked him about his thoughts on Abiy Ahmed and if he still, or if he did, or if he still supported the Prosperity Party and his thoughts on Abiy Ahmed, but he went very, very quiet. He looked down, and I thought he was going to start weeping, and he just shook his head, and he had nothing really to say about Abiy Ahmed. But him coming from that area and having that discussion with him, he indicates things have just completely unraveled. He doesn't feel safe. He absolutely does not feel safe to have his family there, and it is not a good environment to conduct day-to-day business. Business opportunities are really kind of drying up, and is becoming more and more difficult. At least in his case, as an Amharan business person, he just wants out and does not want to have anything more to do with the former state of Ethiopia. And again, he has fled that country to come here to the United States, and looks to continue his business practices, which I have absolutely no doubt he will continue to thrive and be very, very successful. But wanted to talk about that a little bit and just bring that to light, that things are really starting to change, at least on the ground, for the Abiy Ahmed regime inside of the former state of Ethiopia. Even persons who once were very much in support of the Prosperity Party and Abiy Ahmed now understand that things have taken a catastrophic turn, and it is now worst case scenario. If you own business, if you are looking for stability, if you are looking for quote unquote prosperity, the former state of Ethiopia is not the place to be at this point. Maybe he returns after Abiy Ahmed is removed from power, if that in fact is even able to occur. Obviously, the Oromo Liberation Army may speed things up a bit, but we'll have to see what happens as fighting continues on the ground. But again, individuals that at one point supported him are now are saying no more, and in his case, he departed the country and really wants nothing to do with it, and And he obviously has the means to do that. Probably a very very wealthy individual that has the assets to depart and relocate and do well here. But unfortunately, for a lot of folks living in that land, they don't have that capability, and they don't have the ability to do that. Uh, as uh, as the former state of Ethiopia continues to gravitate towards this black hole of the abyss that the Abiy regime is leading that state into. But I want to talk about that and give that anecdotal report of kind of the conversation that I had with that individual. But that does it for today, and obviously we will have more very very soon. Thanks for joining us.